say what needs to be said. Athletes, we love to see ourselves shining, making plays, scoring touchdowns. ESPN running highlights of us all night, talking about the game, showing our plays and telling us how good we are. We love to see it. It's the best feeling in the world, especially when we're winning. But what about when we're not winning and it's not going so good? And the highlights they're showing are of us dropping the ball, getting beat deep for a touchdown, fumbling the ball, field goal kickers missing a game-winning field goal. How do you take that? How do you deal with that? How does that make you feel? As I hate to see it. I hate to see when a player can't take criticism or can't be criticized. We are never going to be perfect, and getting criticized is pretty much the same as being held accountable for your mishaps on the field. And we're talking about football for this subject or this episode right here, right now. I was always taught, if you don't want to offense a player dancing in your face, the media posting highlights of you, bad plays on ESPN, then don't let it happen. That's what I was taught. Stop it from happening and don't let them dance in your face. Other than that, keep it moving and have a short memory and go take care of business next game. Because we all going to have bad plays. But I understand. I totally understand. And it's a very uncomfortable feeling or to see our bad plays of ourselves, especially when it's being highlighted. But no one made us sign up to play in this NFL, this football league. We choose to sign up on our own free will. And every game that we step on that field, there are 20 cameras recording from every angle. So nothing will be missed. They will capture every play and every moment that needs to be highlighted for promotional purpose. So if you on the bad end of that stick, then so be it. Because don't ever feel like you're an exception to the rule and you're that great of a player or you're that famous that you can't be highlighted for your bad plays. It's going to happen to me, you, and anybody that plays in the NFL. Right? But on the other hand, if someone is lying on you or misrepresenting something about you, then be my guest. Go prove them wrong. Throw it in their face. But no need to attack someone's family because they are simply criticizing a play or showing a highlight of someone else. It's not really necessary, right? In all reality, that play from Jamal Adams, that's what we're talking about here. The Jamal Adams play, it looked horrible. It was a horrible play. So be it. Move on. Don't let it happen the next time. Move on. But you ain't got to be on Twitter, going ham, you know what I mean? It is what it is, right? I was falsely accused of being a cornerback that go for double moves. And that was a complete lie because everyone gets beat or hit with double moves. But for me, it was never an issue compared to the other cornerbacks in the NFL. They was getting beat and hit with double moves left and right? And that's why you see me popping my shit now, right? Because they control the narrative for a long time, lying on me on a weekly basis because they couldn't understand my technique and how I was making plays. So they had to go up there and make up things and try to guess what I was doing instead of just coming to me and talking and having understanding of what was happening. And, I got the bad end of the stick of that, but it's all good. So if you feel you're right and you're being misrepresented, man, go prove yourself right, yeah. But now, like I say, the personal shots. Now, on the other hand, if someone's blatantly being disrespectful and blatantly lying on you, yeah, I'm all for it. The gates are wide open for whatever needs to be said. Attack is on. Do what you got to do because they are blatantly doing something that is unnecessary. And you got to defend yourself, right? And there's no limits to what someone might do or even have done to people when they're crossing those lines. It's a crazy world we live in, right? The NFL has an Instagram and it posted a highlight of the game as they always do. And a reporter named Connor Hughes reposted with a quote saying, "Yikes." And Jamal Adams did not like that. And he decided to go on an all-out attack on the man's wife by posting under her post with the same quote, "Yikes." Basically insinuating yikes, if you don't know what that means. Basically, she looks like yikes. You know what I mean? And what do you think about that? Tell me what you think. I think it was a little unnecessary. Like I said, it was a bad play. They're posting highlights. That's what they're supposed to do. Is their job, right? And when he decided to come for Connor Hughes' wife, Twitter did its thing. Twitter went ham on Jamal Adams. And you know they went ham. Twitter's undefeated. We all know Twitter's undefeated. They decided to go do their research and they brought up his past and his character issues and when he played for the New York Jets. And it went crazy. And bringing up all his highlights and just basically trolling them because they felt it was unfair. And that's what Twitter will do to you if you don't know. Now you know, right? But I'm not singling Jamal Adams out, to let y'all know. I'm not singling him out. I'm just making it a point because it's a topic of discussion. And a lot of us are guilty of jumping the gun on attacks to the media or other NFL personalities. I'm not an exception to the rule. We all are guilty from it, right? But you live and learn, like I say. We learn from it, get better, and move on is the best way we can learn from our mistakes. And that's the only way. If it is a mistake in Jamal Adams' situation, because it sounds like for Jamal Adams, he is standing on business and doubling down on his comments. You tell me how you feel about Jamal Adams and this situation, right? But being an athlete, it comes with a certain responsibility, and we know that, and we must uphold that, us athletes. We're popular, and we're on the main screen, right? We're on the big stage, and attention is always upon us. And if we decide to go against the fans, and the fans don't like something, and they come for the attack, and they decide to team up, they are relentless. The majority of them don't care what comes out of their mouth, right? If we play bad or in the media for something foolish, then they will come for us because they feel like we're privileged, right? But we can't argue and fight with them all, right? All we can do is stay out of highlights and don't get into off the field issues, and we won't have no issue. All right, man, that's a little take on Jamal Adams' situation. Till next time, I'm out.